everyone, Lang here yet with another bridge test. Today I want to try some fully juiced bridge content, meaning this won't be a beginner friendly strat, this will be expensive, and being done with progression is mandatory period before trying to copy it. So what's the setup? Setup is kind of simple. Let's start with maps. So for the first test I have prepared 10 tier 15 waystones rolled for at least 40% of the rarity. Rarity regex will be in video description as always. And for the bridge tablets, basically we want to add as much rare monsters as possible. So each rare bridge tablet will add 3 additional rare monsters, and each tablet costed me 3 divines. And when it comes to unique tablets, it's same story but 5 rare monsters instead. So total investment for those 10 maps is from 10 to 12 divines currently. Okay, let's move to the Atlas skill tree. So when it comes to Atlas skill tree, I want to focus only at the bridge, so any extra content like rogue exiles, strong boxes, summoning circles, Asmerian wisp and essences are not important. Any nodes are not important. I'm focusing at bridge here, period. So when it comes to bridge, lavish womb gifts for catalyst. I think catalysts are still good money, so I'm choosing lavish womb gifts for my test. Of course, you can pick whatever. Okay, so we are not gonna add bridge biomes or bridge hives, so those points are not important from the bridge tree. And of course, I want to choose rare bridge monsters, so effectiveness will give me more quantity of items drop, so I'm picking effectiveness here. And let's move to the Atlas skill tree now. So from the Atlas skill tree, same story. So effectiveness of rare monsters are in our map here, and effectiveness of monsters in general. And then I want to guarantee at least 1 shrine in our map with a chance of seeking shrine for extra rarity. Okay, and then most important part of this strategy and fully juiced bridge, I will run all my maps on city maps because it will allow me to have additional tablet slot with this point. And then first test will be on Azomite cities, and Azomite cities will be considered swamp map and on swamp biome, and swamp biome will give me a chance, at least 10% chance for exalted orbs to drop as chaos. So once again, I will run all maps on city biomes for additional tablet slot. First test will be on Azomite cities, and Azomite cities will be considered swamp biome, and on swamp biome I will have a chance for exalted orb to be converted into chaos orb. So that's the setup. Once again, I'm focusing at bridge. Rest extra content is optional. Do not overcomplicate this, period. Okay, when it comes to master setup, I'm picking Doriani. Same story as in my previous video, so effectiveness and rarity, then 25% more chance of prefixes or suffixes on our waystones. Then magic monsters pack will have 35% chance to have additional modifier, and this will combo really well with this node, so 50% chance for magic monsters to have additional modifier. And lastly, I am picking a 50% chance to all areas be cleansed on corrupted for extra juice. Okay, so that's the setup. One more thing, my character currently have 96% rarity to fully juice the content from this ring and from this rune. So you can see it here, 96%. Yeah, as always, I will track all the loot here. So let's run those 10 maps. Let's see what we get. Hey, welcome back everyone. I'm done with the test. I have run 10 Azomite city biomes. I have failed 1 map, unfortunately. So here is the unsorted loot. Let me prep it, let me liquidate it, and see you in a moment. Okay, so here is the sorted loot from those 10 maps. As you can see, I have made 13 raw divines. Those divines itself paid for the investment, so rest is pure profit. So what's left to do is to trade all fragments, all bubblegum currency into raw currency, and then change it to divines. Same goes for lavish womb gifts. I have made over 30 lavish womb gifts. I will change it to catalyst. I will sell catalyst, then I will convert it to exalted orbs into divines, and let's see how much total profit we made. Okay, here you can see stuff before liquidation, so all catalyst and all bubble currency that I will transform into divines. Let me do it and see you in a moment. Okay, I'm done with liquidation, so let's do the summary of this 10 map test. So let's start with the prices. As you can see, currently for Breach Tablet with 3 rare additional monsters, you need to pay 3 divines. Don't forget to set uses remaining so you don't get scammed. Let's check the unique one. So for unique one, you need to pay currently 1 divine for 5 additional rare monsters. So in total, my investment was 12 divines, 1 divine for rolling map, 2 divines for 2 unique breach tablets, and 9 divines for 3 rare breach tablets. So my total profit was 33 divines minus investment. It's 21 pure profit divines. So yeah, those divines are after liquidation. So all bubblegum currency got transformed into raw currency. I have still 20k hive blood left, even after transforming all 30 womb gifts into catalyst into raw currency. So the ceiling for total profit is a bit higher. I could, for example, try some amulet, belt, or ring crafting. So yeah, overall, I have run those 10 maps in 1 hour. So for my character with Headhunter and with 96% rarity, it would give me 21 divine profit per hour. However, this is PoE2. There is so many variables when it comes to making money, like your character speed, like mods on tablet, like RNG. You should be the judge if this is believable or if this is something you want to do. I'm only showing what I did the best I can. So be aware of that. Don't forget, this showcase was made with a very strong character with almost 100 rarity. And yeah, overall, I think city biomes are very strong because you can add extra tablet slot. And with recent patch where they added new skill points that can transform city biomes into another biomes, and those biomes are actually impactful, there is big potential for all farming strats. So yeah, that's it for me.